Welcome back, guys, to the channel. It's Cookie FM here, and good to see you back. We've got another FM Premier League seagull soaring journey for you tonight. We play two games against Newcastle United, and the manager we are playing against is DAVEFM, or Dave Wilson 96 on Twitter. Link in the description. Let's get into it. So here we are. It's the first game, it's the home game. Ball forward from kickoff. Not much going on, and then a free kick by Falke Lascelles, but he is offside. Lascelles is offside, 100%. Newcastle had all of the opening chances. Wilson going close there. Dave was pretty on top in the opening exchanges. And Trossard picks it up down the right, running at the defence. Can't quite get the ball in. Lamptey and Willock sort of exchanging to try and get the ball forward. Alzate and Willock again, just trying to break down that Newcastle back five. That was the key for the first game, as we're both playing with a back five, which was tricky to break down. Willock just going close there with a wild shot. First half concluded, not much going on, 0-0 for the first half. We reverted back to the tactical style which we played against Chelsea. It was a little bit different in the first half, but Schurz playing out from the back, Webster getting forward to Szoboszlai, plays a brilliant ball forward to Trossard, who slots it home past, I think it's Dubravka. It won't let me click on it. But yeah, it was a very decent goal. Yeah, Dubravka. Very decent goal. Newcastle changing things up for the second half, trying to go a little bit more attacking, trying to get some more attacking threat. But Willock was absolutely superb in this game today. Webster playing the ball forward to Trossard, gets past a couple of defenders but blocked by Lewis, and Newcastle clear. Ben White playing a pretty average game actually this game, considering the amazing performance he put in against Chelsea. Lewis Dunk going close from the corner there with a nice header, and then throwing from the left hand side. A few exchanges, and now Zarte with the shot, which comes to nothing. Newcastle trying to play out from the back. That was the one thing I noticed about Newcastle, playing out from the back. Very solid at doing so. Their attacking forwards weren't with it today. Willock with another shot block, and Lamptey with a shot blocked again. They did get a lot of blocks in this game. We barraged them with corner after corner, but it just wasn't happening. It's still 1-0 going into the last quarter of the game. Willock getting the ball in, but Newcastle defending with their lives to not go down to a second. And wild cross by Alzate there. Free kick by Falke. He had his free kick cancelled out offside in the first half. Webster clearing it this time. A great ball by Andone. Trossard does get there, but Dubravka pulls off a fantastic save. Szoboszlai playing amazing in this game as well. On all the free kicks, brilliant delivery. And then Newcastle breaking with St. Maximin. And then it's just wild shot. Matthew Ryan performing out of his skin in this game. Dunk with the header clear there for that highlight. And we've got a throw on the left hand side, and Andone whips it across, and Bernardo is there on as a substitute for Lamptey. Just a little toe poke, and he makes it 2-0 in the 85th minute. Really nice goal, and sort of similar position throwing in the stoppage of this game. Szoboszlai putting Andone through, but should have finished that. Falco with a free kick. It comes to nothing. and I think that's where the first game finishes. We did win that game 2-0. You can see from the stats, 16 shots to 3, 7 on target to 2, 1.7 XG to 0.2. We really did deserve to win. Shots blocked, 5 shots blocked. So they were, we had them running. Pass completion was pretty similar. We had a few more crosses to go in. They were more successful in the tackles. Possession was even. But as you can see from the two formations, very similar. They were playing with 2 wingers and a striker, whereas we were playing with 2 strikers and a DM. But other than that, pretty much identical. So let's go ahead. Let's go into the second game. So here we are for the second game. Very difficult one, as you can see. Newcastle played out of their skins in this second game. They started with a couple of corners. We started this game as we finished the last game, so expectation was pretty high for me. We didn't really change much. We just started with the same players, same tactic, and that sort of stuff. I was quite disappointed that we didn't pull anything off for this game, but we did have a few early attacks, but Andone just wasn't with it. And then St. Maximin coming through, but it was a good tackle there from Bernardo. And then St. Maximin whips it in, Willock clears it, and then Newcastle just recycling possession before the ball eventually comes over to St. Maximin, I believe it is. And I think drops it back now, Longstaff across, St. Maximin picks it up, nice little 1-2, and slots it home for 1-0 Newcastle. Now I didn't panic, didn't do anything like that, but you can see we just weren't keeping possession of the ball. So I dropped the tempo sort of down to standard, just to see if that could help us keep possession of the ball a little bit better, and not force ourselves forward all the time. But it worked in some cases, but not others. But we had some good chances. Trossard coming down the wing there. And we had a number of corners. So Bodge slides straight into the keeper there. But Newcastle, as you can see from this opening period, did have the lion hold of possession and chances within the game. We did relatively well to hold them off, as long as we did. But compared to the first game, we were very, very poor. St. Maximin and Wilson going close there, just missing by a fraction. Willock heading it up to Trossard, and then Trossard's like 1 against 4 here, so he's never gonna be able to beat there. But it was a nice little nutmeg and shot there. So Bosley, again, corners weren't going to the respective targets. Newcastle just kept possession of the ball really well and played the killer ball. Trossard again through, and Dubravka somehow makes a save with his hands and feet at the same time. Newcastle come down the right. Yedlin was a source of creativity for Dave's Newcastle in this game, and they were pretty solid at the back as well, to be fair. Yedlin again, some very solid play. Trossard always picking up the ball around the halfway line, and then Andone just should have sort of tried to come back for a little pass there, but was a little bit too greedy. And then Newcastle, just with the pace of running, nice movement off the ball, great composure when they're on the ball, and you can see St. Maximin there just absolutely taking the mick out of Bernardo, running all over the shop really. So that was 2-0 to Newcastle there. And then they kind of dominated. They did dominate most of the chances within this first half. We've had a few, and we've got this one as well, but Alzate didn't manage to create anything from that position. And then it just every shot just seems to be getting blocked, which was really frustrating. Yedlin again coming forward, just not being challenged, and Longstaff with a shot wide this time. And then another corner, as we've said already, Shah going very close there, and that was just before half time. And I think we had the last highlight before half time. Szoboszlai dunk, sort of hitting it back towards Webster, but Webster not really knowing much about it, and then putting a ball in for Andone. We changed things up for the second half. We changed to a 4-3-3 instead of the 3 at the back. It was a little bit better to start with, but as you'll see, we caved in, conceded a couple of stupid goals, goal disallowed. But I think in terms of chances and opportunities created, there was a great save there by Matthew Ryan, who has actually gone to Arsenal on loan in real life. Strange one. But yeah, as you can see from the chances coming across now, we did create some chances, and this was given offside, rightly so. Davy Proper was offside by quite a margin, actually. But yeah, it was just passes like that, weren't keeping possession of the ball, and Wilson coming through on goal. Good save by Matthew Ryan again. If it wasn't for Ryan, we could have been 6 or 7 down. We were that bad. And then Newcastle, like I've said, like to play from the back, play it out, and see what happens up the pitch. Welbeck was awful when he came on at half time for the 4-3-3 formation. He wasn't great at all, and then we just kept giving the ball away time after time after time. But we did manage to get a goal, and that was from a penalty from Welbeck's dive. Was it Trossard? I think it was Trossard that took the penalty. It was a very well placed penalty to the keeper's left. No, keeper's right. So yeah, that was 2-1. We were potentially back in the game with 10 minutes to go, and we had a little bit of a highlight here, which I thought, right, we're getting on to one now. We are getting on to one. But then Newcastle breaks. St. Maximin comes up with a lot of pace. Nothing doing that time. But as you'll see in a second, we start with the throw-in, and then we absolutely just mess it up. Szoboszlai tries to play a wicked ball in, which almost went through. But St. Maximin does a little Torres dive and run, and then it's a great little finish to make it 3-1. And this is where Newcastle kind of thrived in the last 10 minutes of the game. We did have chance after chance after chance, nothing doing from them, and yeah, they just counter-attack, and they left 2 up there, but like, what is going on? Brighton players hitting it against their own teammates. It's exactly what happens in a second. We try and clear the ball, and then it's just, what is that? Just comes to him, and he just hits it into Severovic's path. And then Szoboszlai with a wasted free kick in the 93rd minute. So yeah, a good first game, poor second game. Seems to be the way FM Touch is going at the moment, because we didn't play that well when we beat Chelsea twice, but we just managed to hold on for that second game. Let's have a look at the statistics. Again, my stats similar to the first game, but Newcastle much improved. Not sure what Dave did, but definitely much better. We did have 2 clear-cut chances though. Should be finishing them. Possession was equal. Dave had the better percentage of passes this time. And yeah, we were the one blocking the shots, which didn't feel like it in the game. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we started off the same, but just no one was getting into their form that they had. I mean, Willock was on 6.8, arguably the best player on the pitch. Bernardo definitely didn't play a 6.9. He was shocking. Alzate was shocking. Welbeck and Lamptey did nothing when they came on. And then Dave had a really good system in place. He did have St. Maximin and Wilson up front in the second half. So 2 up front, no right winger and a left winger. Maybe that's what caught us out. Maybe that's what caused us to make the mistakes. But we move. 2-0 win and a 4-1 loss. Sees us stay on 9 points, but does batter our positive goal difference a little bit. I think we're only on like +2 or 3 now from the table. So there we have it. We've got 9 points on the board after 4 games. +2 or 3. That second result really did batter our goal difference. But we are still second in the league at this moment in time. We play Manchester United in game week 3, and old man Suda is the manager for them. So, you know, we've got to see what we can do. Hopefully our tactic is going to work, because it's sort of aimed to get results against the big teams. I'm kind of struggling for a tactic to dominate the smaller teams, or, you know, our equal standing teams. But, you know, we digress and we move on. Game week 3 next week, Manchester United. Let's do it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.